Hey everyone, my Sangha, my community. I hope you're doing well today. It's Friday in teacher terms. It's about to be Thanksgiving break, or it started Thanksgiving break. On my online tutoring sessions, we did a little bit of work, and then I let them do a guided art little thing that showed them how to draw turkey. I used to do it with my kindergartners, and they're like, I can't draw. And I'm like, no, this guy, I can't remember his name now, but if you type in YouTube, like guided art, like uh, draw turkey for kids, he makes it like super easy. So even like kids who or grown-ups and kids who think they can't draw, hey, Subin, that's a new username. I don't remember it saying at Mr. Subin. Yeah, of course. I got you. All right, let me pray over the deck, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this day. I ask that you guide my words and the cards for Seven. And Seven's here just seeking spiritual advice, spiritual wisdom, and connection. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity, guidance, love, prosperity, and wealth. So it is. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle. Thinking of you, as always, just have an open mind and open heart. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I sent you. Hey, Cindy. Got my words and got cards for Seven. The Seven's here just seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. Thank you, Divine. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. I can give you a reading after Seven is sending if you want one. Okay. All right. Just in case more come in, let me write the name down so I don't forget. Yes, of course. All right, Seven. Your first card is the Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. Nine of Cups. I trust in the flow of life. Wishes granted. A wish or dream come true is the meaning of this happy nine. You can manifest what you desire, whether this is love, friendship, wealth, security, work, or creative opportunities. When you receive what you want and need, you are generous with others, sharing your good luck, your optimism, and positive attitude raises others up. You see how life flows and appreciate what you have. I like that. An additional meaning is being the host. So wishes granted. Whatever you've been trying to manifest, it's happening. Page of Pentacles. I am open to opportunities for personal growth. I am open to opportunities for personal growth. That's a beaut. You've had some pretty hardcore readings, I remember. This is you've been doing some work, huh? An opportunity, a positive influence. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who's enthusiastic, full of ideas and ambition. He may be in education or looking for work, and if so, the card foretells success in examinations and interviews. As a situation, you're in a growth phase, so may be drawn towards education or find other opportunities to develop your skills through work. You can make positive changes to your life through looking at practical outcomes that bring future rewards. So yeah, growth phase. I was like, you've been doing some work, huh? And then you have the Devil, which is I'm free of whatever's holding me back. So this is Source just reminding you as you're going through this growth phase that, yeah, you have the power to free yourself from whatever may be holding you back. Oh, thank you. All right. The Devil reveals agreements or responsibilities that stifle or oppress you. This may relate to work or obsessions, affairs, and addiction. Any situation, person, or behavior that restricts you or otherwise takes your energy. However, you do have a choice and can be free from whatever binds you or makes you feel powerless. Yeah, so this is just higher power reminding you as you go through this growth phase that you have the power and that you're manifesting it. You're doing it as you're going through this growth phase and freeing these binds and these chains, you know. Keep doing whatever you're doing, Subin. What a great reading. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here and always coming back to see me. All right, Ascending. A message from your team. So just any messages from your team, spirit allies, angels, divine. Okay. Welcome, everyone. I'm so happy you're here. All right. I'm going to pray Ascending, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you. Thank you for this community and this space and this beautiful day. I said you guide my words and my cards for Ascending. Ascending's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom from their team, their spirit teams. What messages do they have for Ascending to help guide them through the day, through the week, anything they need to hear? I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of clarity, beauty, gratitude, enlightenment, and prosperity. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Just have an open mind and open heart, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you for this community. Thank you for this space. I just ask that you guide my cards, guide my words for Ascending. Thank you for helping me to raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. Any messages for Ascending from their team, their spirit allies, their angels, Divine. Thank you, Source. One rises, we all rise. Okay. All right. Your first message is the Eight of Wands. I manifest multiple opportunities. Wow, we're talking about manifestation. You and Subin are doing it, making it happen. And it's all about the power of the mind, right? Eight of Wands. Use messages and energy. 8, number of change, and the passionate, driven suit of Wands signifies news that creates new opportunities. It's the card of communication, and events begin to speed up. So if you've been waiting for a decision or other news, this is highly likely now. In general, there will be more emails, text, or other messages arriving. Travel is also favored, so this busy card brings opportunities for frequent trips for work and short breaks for leisure. The advice here is to pause and consider your options rather than respond impulsively. So use messages and energy. Number of change creates new opportunities. Oh, and of course you got the star. I'm inspired and positive about the future. I'm inspired and positive about the future. What a power message. I love the star. The star brings inspiration, hope, and healing. Protected and guided, you find your creative and spiritual path. The card indicates that creative projects are beginning to flow and can often denote healing and therapeutic work. This may be an emotional time when you feel connected with and focused upon your personal goals. And this is exactly how these opportunities are happening. Whenever you center yourself and you do as the star tells you to do what you're doing, then you're gonna open the doors. You're gonna open all kinds of doors. Hey, Yogi Bear, how cute is that name? I'm gonna write your name down. If you want a reading after Ascending, I can do a reading for you. Welcome. I don't know if I've seen your name. If I have, I'm so sorry for forgetting. I tend to forget, so don't be offended, please. And then Ascending, you have 3 of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. When I show my work, others give support. Early success, whatever you're building or focusing upon, is established. A relationship or a home, business, or project, such as remodeling your house or yard. This is the card of the artisan who is meticulous and shares it with a willing, appreciative audience. You may find you discuss and negotiate with others to improve your ideas. This is the path to further success and income in the future. An additional meaning is given a practical demonstration of your skills. It's going along with this manifestation and the star card. And then I flipped over the bottom of the deck just to see, and you have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck as well. And Pentacles is it's exactly about this manifesting all these opportunities. The Nine of Pentacles says comfort, luxury, abundance, and sensuality. You find time to enjoy life's pleasures, which brings a sense of contentment as you appreciate the material things you deserve. There's work to do in the future, but now you can recharge and reflect. Keep doing the work you're doing, like the star card that you got. The card also signifies financial independence, the freedom to be yourself and do what makes you happy. An additional meaning of this generous nine is a deep connection with nature and feeling truly at home with yourself and at home in your environment. You have everything you need just now. It's such a beautiful reading, Ascending. Like, look at that. You got two pentacles and the star and the wands. I love it. Thank you for being here as always, Ascending. I appreciate you. Of course. So much love to you as well. Yogi, would you like a reading? If you do want a reading, just put general, or you can put a specific question. Don't do like my dad. He's like, what's the winning lottery numbers? I'm like, Dad, that's not what tarot is. Just kidding. I'm sure you want to put that. I just think of my dad when I'm like, what's the winning lottery numbers? I love my camper, but I probably wouldn't still be living in a camper if I could tell you the winning lottery numbers. Keep Up says no. What is that? Don't be giving me a strike. Is that on your YouTube? I guess I lost a Yogi Bear. That's okay. I can pull an oracle card while we wait and see if anybody else wants to come in today. Let me see. Usually when I get my oracle deck, as I start reading, that's when people start to come in. Hey, babe. I don't know if I will it give me a strike if I hear that on the background. Oh. So, crown chakra, of course, because both of y'all were like readings of Ascending. If you're still here, the crown chakra, the unlimited self. So magical. I love this oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck. The crown chakra. The key words are devotion, inner guidance, visionary inspiration, fathoming beyond the mind, enlightenment, connection to the universe, and life force energy. The crown chakra is your link to the multidimensionality of your being, the seat of your soul. It gracefully connects you to the heavens. The infinity symbol of the limitlessness appears within the unfolding petals, and the points to your most potential. Here you can delight in the divine strands of light that dance with us, and when we are aligned with spirit, purpose, and truth. Be present and flowing without rigid outcomes. Find more spaces in your life. Find your own way to meditate. When you are distracted, you are living on the surface level. Explore the state of flow and be receptive to the intuitive messages you may receive. The themes are the way for you to be most aligned with divine guidance and connection with spirit. The healing position for this one specifically is the top of the head or just above the head line down. And then you can color wash with white with flecks of gold and violet. So really pretty to like center your crown chakra. I'm going to put this one over. I always put one on my crystal stand when I pull one for the day. I haven't pulled one. Well, I did pull one earlier, I think. Oh, I did a reading on my videos yesterday, or earlier. Hey, if you're just coming in and want a reading, hop in the chat. I'm reading from my Oracle deck for the collective right now. Balanced Forces. Balanced Forces. I don't think I've ever pulled this one before. The Lemurian people are said to have been androgynous, meaning they were not a specific gender, as they were only partially formed in the physical realm. They do not inhabit a paradigm of duality. They were a perfect balance of what became masculine and feminine energy as it densified in the physical form. We all hold a mix of masculine and feminine energies within us. Masculine energy is more about focus in a forward direction, while feminine energy is more holistic and peripheral. Masculine energy is that of logistics and actioning desires into being, and it has more of a controlled and rigid vibration. Feminine energy is freer flowing, nurturing, creative, and receptive. Both sides are to be celebrated, but in our efforts to rebalance, inequality and prejudice can occur. In the current paradigm, masculine and feminine energies are imbalanced as our global culture is largely patriarchal and strongly influenced by masculine energy. Efforts to revitalize the feminine flow have been incrementally shifting the balance over the last century. It is time to calm mind-based intellect, scientific data, linear direction, and the acquisition of power. To have an optimal human experience, we must embody a balance of masculine and feminine energies. We can daydream in receptive fluidity and then action our ideas into reality. We can be soft and nurturing and also be firm and direct as needed. We can be determined, compassionate, grateful, vulnerable, visionary, and strong. There can be focus and free flow. We may not draw on these energies simultaneously, but when we access both equally, we can be truly powerful, centered beings. When we bridge the duality within ourselves, we can seed more balance in our outer world. Hey, Delilah. Delilah Boo. That is cute. Yes, let me put my Oracle deck up and then I'll do a reading for you, okay? I was like, I remember your name. Yes, I do. My question is, what is this empty feeling when there's peace? Wait, what do you mean? What? So you just want to know what is the empty feeling? Hey, Sin, I'm going to write your name down, okay? I have Delilah and then I can do you. Okay, yeah. Let me do Delilah first, okay? My question is, what is this empty feeling when there's peace? Well, okay. I don't know. Okay. Let me just pray and then we'll read. But I kind of feel like is it like a negative emptiness? Because like in my mind, like when you're at peace, that's exactly how your mind is not overthinking everything. Oh, thank you, Keepob. I know sometimes we forget to give me a thumbs up. Y'all got to give me that thumbs up. All right, Delilah, let me pray, okay? Why do I feel empty when things are good? Okay. I don't know. I really want to know, do you feel like it's a negative emptiness? It's this emptiness in my chest. Okay, I can pray and we can just see what your read says. Higher power source, creator of all, thank you for this space and this community. I ask that you guide my words and the cards for Delilah. As Delilah's just wants spiritual guidance and wisdom surrounding why are they feeling this emptiness in their chest when they're at peace. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of enlightenment, clarity, and guidance. When one rises, we all rise. Oh, it feels negative. That's, yeah. It's almost like my gut instinct is like telling me, like, if you're a person that's used to, let me not speak into it. Let me just read the cards. Higher power, source, thank you for guiding my words and cards. I just ask that you do the same for Delilah. Delilah's wondering, why is there this negative emptiness when they feel at peace? Help guide them through these emotions and how to navigate them. When one rises, we all rise. Hey, Mona, thank you. I appreciate you and welcome. I'm going to write your name down. After Delilah, I have Sin, and then I can do a reading for you if you're able to stick around, okay? Delilah, I kind of wonder if, like, you're feeling this negativity because you're used to not being at peace. Like, is peace something new to you? Hey, Marie. I'm going to write your name down if you're able to stick around, okay? I have 2 after Delilah. I'm glad you made it. All right, let's see, Delilah. The High Priestess. My intuition guides me to the truth. It is a little confusing, Delilah, but you know what? Nothing's confusing for higher spirit. However the message resonates with you is how it's meant to be perceived. The High Priestess asks you to follow your inner knowing. So this is a time to listen to your intuition and trust yourself. You may be drawn to spiritual development or psychic work just now. The card can also show finding a teacher or mentor and seeking deeper personal knowledge. Another aspect of the card is the need for discretion, privacy, or even secrecy. You may have a secret to protect. I'm going to leave that there because you know more than I do, Delilah, of what's going on around your energy and your space, okay? All right, and then you have the Tower. I surrender and know how to go forward. You got 2 major arcana cards too. Hey, Anna. Yeah, I'm going to write your name down, okay? I have a little list going. Maybe you can stick around. I've got like 4 or 5 right now. All right, the Tower. The Tower often brings a sudden change that is unexpected and chaotic. It is time to surrender rather than fight, as an old situation, relationship, or belief can no longer stand up. However, you can recover and construct something better. Now that you see the truth, a spiritual interpretation of the card is personal breakthrough and enlightenment. I don't know why, but I feel like if you feel like you're at peace, but you have a negative emotion here, maybe you're not truly at peace. You know what I mean? But this is telling you to listen to your intuition, the High Priestess. And then this one is telling you that there's something that maybe you still need to surrender to, or that you're in the process of surrendering to. So you've got a lot of deep, I need to let go of the familiar. Yeah, you got some deep cards going on, Delilah. And like I said, if you have a negative feeling in your chest during what you think is a peaceful time, yeah, there's something deeper there. Hey, Sterling. Hey, brother. I hope you're having a good afternoon. I saw you on a live earlier, but I couldn't click in because I was tutoring. And then you have the 7 of Swords, Delilah. I wrote your name down if you're able to stick around, Sterling. I take great care of what I value. 7 of Swords. Potential theft, Vigilance, the need. Oh, maybe this is where it's okay. Let me read it. Potential theft, vigilance, the need to protect yourself and your property. Whatever you value needs extra care and attention. And this includes ideas, which may be better kept to yourself just now. And the high priestess talked about keeping something as a secret. This 7 often signifies underhand dealing, so double check any contracts and other agreements. A broader meaning of the card is to think out of the box, to find a clever, ingenious way of doing something that no one else may have considered. You may need to work in secret for a time. So that's your intuition, I think. This card saying listen to your intuition, and it mentions secrecy as well. And so did these swords. So Delilah, I don't know what's happening on a deeper level, but even though you feel at peace, it's like your divine is letting you know you're feeling this negativity because something deeper is happening, okay? I hope it provided some clarity and some guidance and something to pray or meditate on. I'm sending you so much love and light because, yeah, I can only imagine feeling like you're at peace, but then this negative emptiness is there. I'm glad you're feeling better, Sterling. And yeah, I have your name down too. You'll have to go check out Sterling's channel. He's an amazing brother of mine. All right, Sin, if you're still here, hop in the chat, okay? Sin. I will do a reading. It helped a bit. Good deal, Delilah. Okay, good deal. I'm glad I could help a little bit. All right, Sin. It was confusing. It's all confusing, but your higher power, Delilah, is leading you to listen to your intuition. So however you connect with your divine, whether it's through meditation, prayer, do that, okay? And Source will guide you further. Hey, Evett, I'm going to write your name down. I have a list going, okay? If you can stick around, I'll definitely try to get to you. Oh, Sin, that is no good, okay? Okay, so basically, you want to know, is there gossiping happening about you? Okay, let's see. Meditation. Yes, Delilah, go seek inward because your high priestess card is saying, listen to your intuition. So you've got to connect with divine to get more clarity on that, okay? All right, Sin, I'm going to pray and we'll see what happens, okay? I never had this kind of question. You know what I say when it comes to that? Let them talk. Usually when people talk, we're but mirrors. We give out what we feel inside. So if they're talking, it's because that's how they feel on the inside about themselves. But I also understand, like, I can try. It's just I've never had this question. So we could just see what the reading says. All right. But I have a feeling Divine's going to be like, look, you're amazing. Don't worry about what they say. Source, higher power, thank you for this space. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I said you do the same for Sin, as Sin is worried that there is a person speaking foul things about them around where they live. I know that gossip and negative energies can cause unwanted turmoil and dis-ease within us. So I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to come in with words of self-love, courage, and just confidence to understand that others' opinions don't matter. They're not relevant. It's just what's within. Thank you, Divine. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. All right, Sin. I'm going to shuffle thinking about you. Oh, but she's a friend. Oh, okay, I see. Hey, Toga. Hey, Crystal. I'm going to write y'all's names down. If you're able to stick around, I'll totally try to get to y'all to do a reading, okay? Hey, sis. I'm going to call you Sis Senorita. Sí, señorita. Oh my goodness, I'm such a nerd. Sí, señorita. All right, I wrote your name down. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I'm so blessed to have everyone. All right, Sin, I'm gonna shuffle thinking of you. Okay. Um, and we'll just see what your read says. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I said you got my cards, got my words. Sin is worried that her friend is speaking foully of them around town. And I know that when we think that our friends are doing harmful things, it can hurt. It can hurt. So I just ask that you provide guidance on this situation, clarity on how to navigate this situation, and uplifting thoughts and messages. Anything to help Sin guide and navigate this situation. When my cards are popping out, I had one pop out during the thing, but I pulled it to the side. So, all right. Have you asked your friend, Sin? I'm Sim, but yes. Sim. Oh, Crystal Meyer, that's Red Lady. I just realized your picture. Aw, yeah. Thank you for being here. All right, Sim, let me see. Sin, sorry. Temperance. I find clarity through calm. All right, so this is Divine telling you, Sin, that our intuition is so powerful. Temperance shows the need for balance and accuracy. When life feels precarious, there may be many demands upon you, but you can take control. You may need to budget or plan your time to create more stability. An additional meaning of playing the part of peacekeeper or negotiator. You have talked to her? Yeah, well, look, that's exactly like like you already know the answer to this, but I feel like you're coming out with temperance because the temperance wants you to find that balance. If you know that this friend is going about telling things that you know you haven't told anybody else, then your emotions are going to be out of whack because this is your friend. So, temperance is calling you to find your balance. Find your balance, okay? Hey, Nin, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And then look, Sin, you got the sun. Because even through these negative emotions, this is higher power reminding you when you find that balance, your sun is going to shine through no matter what, whether what you think is a friend or not talking junk, it won't matter. Because you're going to be enjoying all the abundance this life has to offer you. Let me write Nin's name down real quick. Hey, Nin, I have a list going, so I'm going to write your name down in case you're able to stick around, okay? Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right, Sin. The sun brings the warming sun into your life, beaming happiness. You find success and a time to focus on yourself. Perhaps literally a holiday in the sun or other opportunities to de-stress and recharge. The sun is also a card of personal growth and self-appreciation, so you feel worthy of and enjoy the good things in life. Additional meaning of the card is spending time with children and family. Hey, Moto. I appreciate you being here, showing us some love. I got to go check out their channels. All right, Sin. So temperance is calling for balance. The sun is reminding you that you already know if people are hearing your business and she's the only one you told her anything, then you already know what she's doing. But this is calling for balance and to remember everything around you is abundant. Like, who cares, right? Try to center yourself. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. I know I said Pentacles. I deserve financial security. The Knight of Pentacles. I deserve financial security. Loyalty, commitment, and planning. As a person in your reading, this knight carefully considers his goals, and with slow but steady purpose sets out to achieve them. He is trustworthy and steady rather than dynamic and builds for the future. As a financial situation, the card represents good financial management and long-term investments. Overall, there is two messages here. Do what is practical. In this situation, I feel like it's saying do what's practical in terms of this friend. If this friend's talking junk, don't tell the friend any more junk to talk about, right? And then consider what you can do now that will benefit you in the coming months. And I don't usually do a fourth card unless it falls out. And you did have the Six of Swords fall out. I know that peaceful times will come. Peaceful times are going to come because you're going to set boundaries with this friend. If this friend is doing things that don't align with your higher self, then you got to cut the cord in some way or another. Maybe not get rid of them completely, but love them from afar because you got to protect your own energy. Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work and in relationships. The card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. And this could be just with a friend. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel, which means like travel your behind on if you're going to talk junk about me. But look, Sin, you got these amazing cards that remind you how abundant and how freaking awesome you are. And if you have anybody in here causing you turmoil, love them from afar. Send them love and light and send them on their way. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you for letting me read for you. And I hope that your friend can learn how to be a better friend because we don't do things like that. All right, Mona, if you're still here, thank you. I really appreciate you. All right, Mona, if you're still here, you're next. Just hop in the chat for me. I think it was Mona. Yeah, Mona. I subscribed and liked. I want to know what are the characteristics and personality. Oh, okay, Mona. If you're still here, I will tell you that I'm not like, let me just see if you're still here before I hop in the chat, Mona, if you're still here for me. After Mona was Marie. So Mona, Marie, if you're still here, hop in the chat. Not a goat. So sold me a goat. Hey, you better watch out. Latinos eat goat. All right, I had Mona, Marie, and then Anna or Anna. So I need Mona, Marie, or Anna to hop in the chat for me if you're still here. And I already have to potty because I drank an energy drink. Man, Sin, you got my armpits sweating on that read. I'm like, Friends don't do that things. Hey, Marie. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find your, you might have to repost your, oh, you said, when are you going to see your man? Okay, well, I do tell people that I'm definitely not a fortune teller. Like, I won't be able to give you a specific date of when you're going to see your love again. But if you want to ask a more general question, oh, Mona is here too. All right. So, and the same thing kind of goes with you, Mona, because your question was very specific about wanting to know exactly how your future husband looks. I think it was your future husband. Let me see again. Marie, let me do Mona's first if they still want one. All right. So, Mona, you asked me, I want to know what are the characteristics of my true love future partner. Well, I just forewarn people when they come to my channel that are new that I'm definitely not psychic, or I can't tell you those things. I'm sorry, Mona. My tarot reading is about connecting with your higher self, connecting with source. And there's things that guide you through the future, but I definitely cannot tell you characteristics of your future partner. But if you would still like a reading, you can get a general reading, or you could get a general love reading. Like some people get general love readings. I can do something like that, or if you pass, I completely understand. And then Marie, while Mona decides, same thing kind of goes with you, sweetie. I won't be able to tell you like what exact day you're going to see your love. If you want a general love reading or just a general connection reading, then I can do that after Mona's. Okay, Marie? And yours was a really good reading about your partner the other night, by the way. All right, Mona. Okay, a general love reading. Hey, Mark, I'm going to write your name down. Thank you for being here. I have a little list going, so I'm going to write your name down, and hopefully I'll have time to get to everybody. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all know that. Mark said, nah, give me Mona's spot. I don't think she wants it. Okay, Mona, general love reading. All right, I'm going to pray. Source, creator of all, thank you for this space and this community and the understanding of what I do here on this platform. I appreciate everything. I said you guide my cards and guide my words for Mona, as Mona would like a general love reading and love meeting. She wants to know what they're gonna look like. I call upon my Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to guide my words and guide my cards for Mona in this love reading, because I know that the unknowns in relationships can bring turmoil. And I ask that you bring in words of enlightenment, clarity, self-love, and self-confidence. When one rises, we all rise. Okay, Mona, I'm going to shuffle thinking of you. Mark, you're amazing. It's such good energy. Just have an open mind and an open heart, Mona, okay? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I just ask that you guide my words, guide my cards for Mona, as Mona just wants clarity and loves and relationships and what to expect. Just bring in words of enlightenment and clarity. I know that all of this can bring uncertainties and self-doubt. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. When one rises, we all rise. All right. I had to take a deep breath after Sin's reading. Sin's reading that friend. Like, friends don't act like that. All right, Mona. All right. You got the 5 of Wands. I stand my ground and look for peace. Let's see. Test and challenges. This 5 is a card of intense energy, which often signifies a battle of wills. The result is that you may feel tested and struggle to be heard. This is a show of ego, a play fight rather than a serious attack. The message is to try not to take the situation to heart. It will soon pass. In readings, the card can show family and work squabbles and literal tests, such as taking a driving test or sitting other examinations. So, but you're asking about a love reading. So I don't know, Mona, if you're already dating someone now, or like maybe filling out the feels. And either way, this card is like calling, like the card literally means like test and challenges, like some kind of squabble, something. But it's saying don't take it so seriously. And I do tell people, like, if it doesn't make sense now, it may come up. But it's saying it's a show of ego, a play fight. So don't take it so seriously. And then you have the 8 of Swords. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. And I feel like a lot of times with love and relationships, our mind can get the best of us. And so I feel like this is coming through because maybe you're having some, I don't know if you're having doubts or negative feelings around love and relationships. But I always tell people too, when I read, wherever it resonates with you is how the message is supposed to come across. So 8 of Swords. Restriction, fear, and negative thinking. This 8 often signifies feeling trapped and powerless. However, you may unknowingly be sabotaging yourself by taking on the role of victim. It may be time to reclaim your power by examining the causes of the situation rather than accepting your position. You can think your way out of this now and make a change. An additional meaning of the card in your reading is being with someone who is emotionally unavailable. So the relationship becomes a test. But I almost feel like this squabble may be an inner. Are you having like self-doubt or negative emotions surrounding your love life? Are you having those? I mean, if you are, of course, it's natural. We all go through it. But I'm just wondering, is it because the power message of this one is self-inflicting? I free myself of those self-inflicting binds. Like, I know if we've been single for a while, sometimes our emotions can get, like the best of us. And then your last card, oh, that's it then. That makes sense. And it's not, I get a lot of relationship readings, and one cracks me out because one is like, I always say, I know it's hard to go through it, but we have to go through it. And one said, screw divine timing. I want it now. But that's why you're getting these cards of conflict and squabble, because you're dealing with the inner turmoil. And Mona, as I've worked through my own shadows, and I'm not perfect, I'm still working through those shadows, I realized that my mind attracts what I put out there. Okay. So if I'm giving vibes of like, oh, I can't pay this bill because I don't have enough money, or oh, like any time that my brain shifts to a negative headspace, I definitely have to. I just saw Mark's comment. I just I have to center myself and remind myself that like attracts like, right? So if I let my emotions get me in a negative headspace, I'm never going to find what I need, because that's what I'm attracting. And I know it's easier said than done, but you've got to find a practice that centers yourself, Find a practice like meditation, nature walks, animals. Some people go scuba diving because that brings you peace, so that you can shift your head to a positive headspace. Because your last card is also a sword card, which is riddled with negativity. This is 5 of Swords. I will heal myself. Its power message is I will heal myself. So it says defeat, loss, and conclusions, the outcome of a battle of wills. You may not have been treated fairly and suffer humiliation as you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego, but this could be your own ego and a need to win. And ego isn't always like, oh, I'm better than everybody. Ego could be like, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. That's ego also. It is time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is that this situation will soon pass. You move on rather than dwell upon the past, and perhaps find alternative routes to the justice you deserve. So yeah, this is a calling for you to just take time to center yourself, ground yourself, find the positive in your life, and then the rest will happen for you. It really will, Mona. I appreciate you so much. And I know that relationships and all of that can cause a lot of turmoil. So I'm sending you so much love and light. I really am. Thank you for being here, Mona. All right. And Marie's next. Hey, Durella. I'm going to write your name down, Durella. Hopefully I can get to you. I'm going to try my best, okay? And Rena. Thank you, Mona. I really am sending you so much love and light. And it'll pass. You just got to find your positive thinking again, okay? Come on, Mona, here. And Mark says he's single, so sweep him on. Look, Mark, I think she wants someone to sweep her off her feet. But yeah, make it happen, huh? All right. Oh, thank you, Mark, for letting Durella know. All right, Marie, if you're still here, hop in the chat for me. And I think you wanted to know if you're protected, right? I know, Evan. Isn't Mark funny? Like, what a funny energy. All right, I got Marie and then Anna and then Sterling. So Marie, if you're still here, hop in, and then Anna or Anna and then Sterling. And forgive me if I say your name wrong. Saved by G. Oh, that's a cool name. I loved it. Hey, if you want a reading, I'll write your name down. I'm gonna try my best. I don't know for sure if I'll be able to get to everybody. But the good news is next week I'm on Thanksgiving break, so I can jump on lives a little bit more. So if I don't get to you today, I promise over the weekend or next week I'll be able to get to you. I don't see Marie. I don't see Anna. Oh, Marie, you are still here. All right, Marie, you wanted to know if you're protected? Is that it? Of course you're protected, sweetie. I can answer that already. We're always protected. What do you mean protected from what, baby? No, more ties. Oh, I can't. How about by the river? What is that? What's Sterling say about the river? Bad luck. Oh, I see. Okay, Marie, am I protected from bad luck? I'll do the reading for you, but I already know the answer to that, sweetie. But let me just read for you, and then whatever comes out, comes out. But yes, we only create bad luck. We create bad juju with our thoughts. But let me read for you anyways, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for this community. I ask that you guide my words and my cards for Marie as Marie's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom and asking, is she protected from bad luck? I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of healing, protection, and prosperity. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle. Thinking of you, and just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Divine, I just ask that you guide my cards, guide my words for Marie. Marie's wondering if she's protected from bad luck. I just ask that you come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, self-love, self-worth, and abundance. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. All right, Sterling. After Maria, I have Anna, but if Anna doesn't come in, you're next. If your phone's able to not freak out. All right, Marie. King of Wands. Look, am I protected from bad luck? The power message is I'm successful in all I do. Of course, you're protected from bad luck. There's no such thing. We create that negativity. But this is higher power source telling you, don't think about bad luck. Think about all the good luck you have. Ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, the card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your network and deepen your knowledge of the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. And a reading, the card often comes up to show success in business and projects and positive outlook and finances and love. And Marie, I already know based on your love reading that you got all the love going on. So you've got so much around you. No reason to ever be worried or paranoid about any kind of bad luck. When your ego starts thinking about bad luck, say, bye-bye, ego. I love you. Go back to sleep now. Then you've got the Fool. I'm guided and protected on my life journey. If that is not more clear of a message, I am guided and protected on my life journey. Marie, Source is coming through for you, as Source always does. A beginning, a fresh start beckons, and an opportunity awaits. You may find new work, a new romantic partner, begin a creative venture, or be driven by another passion or ideal. Depending on your circumstances, you may need to approach with caution, which it seems like you're doing, but you're always loved, guided, and protected. I'm guided and protected on my life journey. Marie, you said it, not me. Really, our minds are so powerful, Marie. They really are. What we put out there, whether you say it out loud or not, what our thoughts are is what happens, sweetie. We got to really be careful of our thoughts and our emotions. We got to protect it. 3 of Cups. That's a beautiful last card for your reading. I embrace joyful opportunities. You go in each and every day and try to come in with a peaceful, happy mindset. If you don't feel that way, do what makes you feel better. Meditation, walks, whatever makes you feel good. Celebration, parties, and fun. Coming together with others to relax so you can center yourself, laugh, and let go. Just let go, Marie. Enjoy it. This is a time from some self-indulgence and possibly overindulgence as you appreciate whatever makes you feel good. Delicious food, great company, dancing, and even given the optimistic mood of this 3, you may have a chance encounter with someone you find attractive and enjoy the attention, which we already know you do. A broader meaning of the card is the joy of friendship and sharing. So whatever the situation, this card is a positive reinsurance. You have friends around you. What a beautiful reading. Never question. Never question. And I am sending you so much love and light. And I know it's easier said than done to master our thoughts and our emotions. So just one step at a time, one day at a time, and practice. Practice makes perfect, right? Or practice makes progression, never perfection. Thank you, Marie, for letting me read for you. All right, Anna, and then Sterling. Anna. Oh, Anna's here. Okay, I see Anna. I'm here. All right, let me see, Anna. You might have to repost your question because I've been so fortunate to have Chatty Chattersons in the chat, which thank you all. The chat is a beautiful place to connect with each other. So Anna or Anna, do you want a general reading or a specific question? Oh, keep up. I love how you mentioned like what some would perceive as bad luck was higher spirit telling you keep it moving. What's coming in love for me? All right. I want to say Anna, but if I'm mispronouncing it, please forgive me. I love reading. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this space and this platform. I ask that you guide my words and guide my cards for Anna, as Anna's here seeking a love reading. I know that relationships and being single and just guiding all of that can be frustrating and can lead to negative emotions. So I just call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of self-love, encouragement, abundance, and just a sense of calm and words of wisdom of how to navigate their love life. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. Okay, I'm going to shuffle for you. Just have an open mind and an open heart to the message. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I said to guide my cards, and my words for Anna is Anna's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life and what to expect. Thank you for this community, all the positive comments and energy here. Thank you for helping me raise a positive vibration to the world we live in. Any messages for Anna and Anna's love life? All right. Your first one, this Ace of Cups. I welcome new love and trust what it brings. Are you single now or no? It's so funny. I welcome new love. The aces are all about new beginnings. All right, Ace of Cups. The aces reveal new beginnings. You're single? That's so funny. The ace is not funny that you're single, but funny that this card came up. It's a beautiful card. All right. Aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Cup heralds a new relationship or project that brings an outpouring of love and emotion. This is an intense time as your heart overflows, and you may feel overwhelmed at times as you enter into a deep bond or respond intensely to whatever you fall in love with, whether a partner, child, or new creative project. A common meaning of the card in readings is pregnancy and fertility. The equivalent male card is the Ace of Wands, so either or both of these cards can indicate future parenthood. And it might not be a literal baby, it could be the new relationship that you're putting all your love into. It's a, huh? Or doggy. It's a really beautiful, positive read, Anna, about new beginnings. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. I dedicate myself to what I believe in. Hard work and dedication deserve success and positive outcomes. This eight denotes high levels of achievement in work, education, or personal goals and projects. You master a skill or are master of a situation because you have devoted your time and energy wholeheartedly. Specifically, the card can also show the successful completion of examinations or the end of a period of apprenticeship. In general, it can arise in readings to show someone who has attained good qualifications and has high standards in all they do. And this is Source coming in to remind you, if you have any doubt about this wonderful future that you will have, don't, because you've done this. This is you, this Eight of Pentacles. You deserve everything and more. Higher power wants everything and more for you. So if you're having any doubts about it, don't, because you're going to have a beautiful, beautiful life. And it's all about realizing now what we have and seeing the beauty in what we have now that attracts more of it. And then you have the Page of Cups. I'm as young as I choose to feel. The cups are giving for you. The Page of Cups. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is imaginative, sensitive, and highly intuitive. As a situation, he denotes new positive influences. There is fun and good conversation to be had, which makes you feel re-energized and even young again. The card often heralds a phase of lighthearted enjoyment when life flows and you feel less burdened by the usual responsibilities. When this page comes into your reading, you may also make a new friend. So, Anna, you're going to have to come back and tell me because I'm getting the butterflies for you. I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you so much. What a beautiful read. All right, Sterling, do you want a general read or do you have a specific thing you want me to focus on? Thank you, Anna. I can't wait to hear about this new beginning and all these page feelings. And Sterling, it's your turn if you want a general reading or something specific. And then after Sterling is Yvette. Yvette, if you're still here, go and hop in the chat too, so I know that you're here after Sterling. Hey, Devin. I did. Well, usually I write y'all's names down, and then when I get to y'all, I didn't write your. I did see your question. I didn't write your name down. All right, I'm writing your name down now, Devin. Sorry about that. Hey, Yvette, I have your name. Okay, yeah. You're after Sterling, Yvette. Well, I don't know if Sterling said his phone was acting silly. So let me go ahead and do Yvette. And Sterling, if you come back in, I can do you after Yvette if it stops acting silly. All right, Yvette, will I get the health insurance? Okay, I can totally try. I do have some cards that say yes. I don't guarantee that you'll get an answer, of course, but there are some that say yes in them. So we'll see. Okay, Yvette? Healthcare insurance specialist job. Okay, you want to know if you're going to get the interview for it. Okay. Higher powers, source, thank you for this space. Thank you for guiding my cards and my words. I ask that you do the same for Yvette. Is Yvette here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding will they get the interview for this healthcare specialist job? I know that looking for other jobs can bring sometimes turmoil and uncertainty. So I call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of clarity and enlightenment for Yvette to help navigate the uncertainty surrounding will they get this interview. Thank you, Divine. When one rises, we all rise. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I just asked that you guide my cards and my words for Yvette. Yvette's wondering, are they going to get the interview for the health insurance specialist job? I just asked that you bring in any words of enlightenment and clarity surrounding if Yvette will get this interview. One rises, we all rise. All right, Yvette. Your first card is the Four of Pentacles. I trust I'm always safe and protected. The Four of Pentacles. This four denotes stability in your finances and relationships. You have found a way to be settled and feel secure. If you have faced financial hardship recently, it's a card of reassurance, signifying the end to money troubles. Oh, yes. The only issue here is looking inward, focusing only on comfort and material possessions, and at the extreme, having a miserly attitude. In this case, the message is not to cling too tightly to money and possessions. Regaining financial security is a starting point rather than an end to itself. So it's a very giving card of that. It's saying that your financial situation will improve, but it's also warning you that if you see yourself being overly worried about money, to try to do whatever practice you have to do to get your mind off of that. Any fear of scarcity, any fear of source not providing, you got to let go and work through those shadows, okay? Oh, you got pentacles all day long, Yvette. Nine of Pentacles. I take the time I need to nurture myself. See, look, this is higher power telling you, I got you, Yvette. Go and take time to nurture yourself. Don't worry about this. The Nine of Pentacles, comfort, luxury, abundance, and sensuality. You find time to enjoy life's pleasures, which brings a sense of contentment as you appreciate the material you deserve. There's work to do in the future, but now you can recharge and reflect on your success so far. The card also signifies financial independence, the freedom to be yourself and do what makes you happy. An additional meaning of the generous nine is a deep connection with nature and feeling truly at home with yourself and at home in your environment. You have everything you need just now. Yeah, keep staying in that positive headspace because the pentacles are telling me If this job is what's going to bring you financial security, it's happening. Two of Cups. I am worthy of the deepest kinds of love. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. Hey, Sterling, if you want a reading, you're next. Just let me know. Do you want a general reading or did you have a specific question? Out of it, love and partnership. This lovely two reminds you of the value of the soulmates in your life and can signify finding a new partner or friend with whom you have an instant bond. This may be romantic or platonic, but you feel naturally and intimately connected as if you have known one another for a lifetime or more. Spiritually, the card can denote a karmic bond. In work, Yvette, in work, the card shows positive, supportive friends and colleagues who act in partnership with you to achieve a shared goal. So I don't know if this is romantic or not, but the Pentacles is happening for you. These are giving right here. You're going to have to come back and let me know. It sounds like an amazing reading. Just trust in your higher power, trust in your divine. Okay. You got this. If it's not this job, it's going to be another one that's going to lead you to financial independence. Okay. I love it. General reading. My question would be 500 to 600 pages right now. Thank you, Yvette. I am but a vessel. Divine is amazing and Divine's got you. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. All right. All right, Sterling. I'm going to do a general reading. After Sterling is Toga. Toga's still here. Hey, Oli, I'm going to write your name down, but I will be jumping off in about 20 minutes or so. And then, but next week I have off at work, so I'll be able to be on lives all next week. I get it, Sterling. I do. I know we go through it. All right, I'm going to pray, okay? Yes, things are going to go good for you, Yvette. I know it. The Pentacles were telling it off. All right. After Sterling, I'll get to you, Toga, okay? Higher power, source, creator of all. Thank you for this community and this space and bringing in so many affirmations and positivity. I ask that you do the same for Sterling, as Sterling's here seeking spiritual guidance and connection. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of healing, love, wisdom, and clarity of how to navigate this world that can be so rocky at times. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. And so it is. All right, Sterling, I'm going to shuffle thinking about you. Look, you got the Hermit already as I'm shuffling. The Hermit's calling for you to take time to meditate. Even if you're driving, put on some music. Like I put on handpan. I don't know if you ever did handpan music. It's the most calming, relaxing, soul-soothing music ever. And I put it on a lot when I feel my energy going too much, Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I ask that you just guide my cards and guide my words for Sterling. And Sterling's just here seeking spiritual connection and wisdom. Thank you for helping me raise the positive vibrations of the world we live in. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. K-pop's going to play you a tune, Sterling, and I won't get strikes for this tune. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Any messages for Sterling? Yeah, reggae. Hey, I even found Hindu mantras of reggae. They're amazing. Can you hear K-pop playing the little thingy? So calming. Hey, Iman. I am telling people I'm going to stop my list because I probably won't get to the end of it now. I thank you so much for being here. I'll be on more next week because next week I don't have to tutor. So come see me next week and you're more than welcome to stay. I appreciate you. I just will have to leave in like 20 minutes. All right, Sterling. K-pop's playing to relax you. Knight of Wands. I make decisions without pressure. I make decisions without pressure. Look, he's calming my vibe already. Look, I was like, from the energy drink. Knight of Wands. Action, speed, and impulsiveness. As a person, this knight is dynamic and charismatic, full of energy. As a situation, the card shows an unexpected turn of events. A sudden conversation that moves a stuck situation forward. A sudden attraction and flirtation, a flash of inspiration. Whatever impact the knight has, he brings energy. The advice within the card is not to get too caught up too soon and take a moment to consider what is an offer before you proceed. In readings, the card can also show up and for an imminent house move. I don't know. You know more about what's going on. A situation, the card shows an unexpected turn of events, a sudden conversation that moves a stuck situation forward, a sudden attraction and flirtation, a flash of inspiration. I'm going to leave that there. I don't know. However it resonates, right? And then you've got judgment. I look back with compassion for myself. Look, I know we were talking earlier, and sometimes we tell ourselves things negatively about ourselves, but this is telling you, look back with compassion for yourself. Never speak poorly of yourself, brother. Never. Only speak highly of yourself. Me too. I have a feeling like I don't know. Sometimes if it doesn't make sense yet, it might make sense in the future, but yeah, I'm not sure either. But I know you're getting this judgment card because you've got to be kind to yourself, right? Well, let me read it. Judgment offers an opportunity to assess your actions before moving on to a new life phase. You may decide to give a relationship or a situation a second chance. The past may come back to you in the form of memories, and there could be an opportunity to release old emotions. At a spiritual level, this card shows a spiritual awakening and can indicate mediumship. This card's coming out to tell you to look back at your past and be kind. I look back with compassion for myself. And then you have the Four of Swords, because this is part of your healing. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. I take the time I need to rediscover my vitality. The Four of Swords. Time out, withdraw, retreat. In readings, the card can show time away from your usual responsibilities, such as taking time off work, or another part of your life goes on temporary hold. In relationships, the card often signifies a withdrawal. This may be for practical reasons because you live far away from each other, or because you take a relationship break. The card is neither positive or negative, it's neutral. Literally nothing's going on, but it's saying take the time you need to rediscover your vitality. No, sir, look, don't ever. You've got to do what aligns you with your higher purpose, as we were talking a little bit earlier, right? If you find yourself in an environment that is sucking all the energy out of you, divine doesn't want that for you. Do not let your fears come take away from, just like with our situation. I had so much fear of buying this land. I had so much fear of changing my job, but I am so much happier now. And yeah, my fears at first was like, well, now you're not going to have a retirement. I don't even know if I'll live to retire, and I still have time. Like, our fears get the best of us in so many ways. Oh, well, it's good too. You're happy where you're at, stay. But if you're wanting to drastically change your life, then are you happy where you're at? Well, I don't know. Either way, I always tell y'all the message sits where it's supposed to sit at, right? So the Knight of Wands power message is just, I make decisions without pressure. And then the Judgment is saying, I look back with compassion for myself. And then the Four of Swords is, and you also had that Hermit in the shuffle. So it's calling for you to take time to meditate and center yourself and ground yourself. I feel you, brother. That's why you're getting that Hermit and that Four of Swords. Because when we center ourselves and ground ourselves, that's when we connect with divine, right? And we might not be able to trust our mind, but we can trust our intuition. We can trust our heart because that's where source lives. It will. Of course it will. It will. I know it will. I'm sending you so much love and light. Be safe on your travels, okay? Thank you for being here, of course, as always. Y'all go check out Sterling's channel if you haven't done it. Please and thank you. All right, Tolga, are you still here, brother? And usually you just want a general reading. So if you want a general reading, just let me know. Still general or something specific? You're so fast. Would you like something general? Okay, sounds good. I'm going to pray, bro. High power source, greater ball. Thank you for this community, for this space, for this platform. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Tolga, as Tolga's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in words of love, clarity, connection, and wisdom. When one rises, we all rise. And so it is. And as always, I'm so appreciative of you. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I'm appreciative of all of y'all. I hope y'all know that. Hey, Saved. I have your name on the list. I'm trying my best to get to everybody, but I will have to leave in like 10 minutes. So I won't be able to get to everybody. Yes, Sterling. I hear you. It is a lot. You got this, though, brother. All right. Tolga, any messages for Tolga? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I just ask that you bring in words of enlightenment and clarity for Tolga, as Tolga's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Rises with any messages for Tolga? Tolga, I have to ask, and no judgment. Do you meditate, or like that's not your thing? Because it's not everybody's thing. No, Saved. I'm sorry. After Tolga, I have Crystal, and then C Senorita, and then Nin. Saved. I probably won't be able to get to you, sweetie, because I will have to leave after a little bit. There's like 5 people ahead of you. I'm so sorry. But next week I'll be here if you want to come back, okay? It's not, and yeah, and I always tell people, if you want to do it, just start with like, look, you got new beginnings, as you're saying, I want to learn. On YouTube, do guided meditation and just start with like 5 minutes. And I used to think that my mind had to like be completely clear, or then I used to think that I had to like see dramatic images, but it's just a beautiful practice. And I had to start very little. Like at the beginning, I could only do like a minute. And even now, I can still barely do like 20 minutes because sometimes I fall asleep. But it does help clear your mind if you ever need something to clear your mind. But you got the Ace of Cups. Aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Cups heralds a new relationship. Are you married, Tolga? Or a new project that brings an outpouring of love and emotion. This an intense time as your heart overflows, and you may feel overwhelmed at times as you enter into a deep bond or respond intensely to whatever you fall in love with, whether a partner, child, or new creative project. A common meaning of the card in the reading is pregnancy and fertility, and it could mean pregnancy as far as like a project, something new to your life. Yeah, Tolga, look, this might be your new beginning. Find a place to be quiet and calm, connect with nature. Well, I don't know if you're open to dating or if you have some project in mind, But the Ace of Cups is revealing a new beginning, a new relationship or project. I don't know, Tolga. You have to tell me. Then you got the Strength card. The Strength card is very beautiful. It says, I can deal with whatever comes my way. And the way you do that is through nature or meditation or whatever makes you feel connected to source. That's going to keep you strong. Oh, girlfriend. Oh, I see. Girlfriend status is a bit complicated. I don't know what we are now, to be honest. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it might be a project, or there might be more, or maybe a new. I don't know. We'll see. You're gonna have to let me know if it what happens. All right. Strength asks you to hold your position and face whatever confronts you. You may feel you're being tested, but with calm acceptance, the situation is manageable. This may relate to an external situation or an inner emotional conflict. An additional meaning of the card is the return of vitality and a sense of well-being. Hold your position and face whatever confronts you. You may feel like you're being tested, but you got this. This is Source telling you got this. Yeah, I can't live in the city, Mark. I agree with you. I can't do city life. We've done it a couple of times and we were miserable every time. And then you got Six of Swords. I know that peaceful times will come. Look, you got two like really like the swords can be like conflict ridden, but the power message is I know that peaceful times will come. Moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious Six is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work and in relationships. The card can show making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. And if this right, yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. Spot on. And look, if this girlfriend isn't giving you what all girlfriends should give you, Toga, you're worthy of one that will. And this Ace of Cups is calling for one that will. So she better step up her game, because Divine doesn't want you with somebody that's like, oh, unless you're happy like that. Some people are happy like that. So if you're happy with, I don't really know how it's going, then that's okay. Just don't listen to me. But if you want more, you're worthy of more. And Divine wants you to have more. And the lion's strength is going to get you through that if you got to end it. Not saying to just do whatever your divine leads you to do. Of course, you know what I mean. What a beautiful reading. Thank you, Toga. I appreciate you. All right, Crystal, if you're still here, you can hop in the chat, but I think I lost Crystal maybe. I get it, Toga. I do. I mean, I get that. Oh, you are still here, Crystal. Hey, yeah, I'll do a general reading. I do. I understand, Toga. Well, I'm sending you so much love and light. And just remember, you don't have to be. Sometimes you got to look out for your own energy too. You know, if they're not holding up their end of the bargain, sometimes you got to look out for your energy too. All right, I'm going to have to end it after Crystal. Mark, I'm going to send you my email. You've been in this chat like no other. You've got to email me your question. And when I come back, I can totally do a read for you. And I can send it through email or whatever. If you want me to do next time I'm alive, I can say it to you over the live. But because I won't be able to get to you, but you've been in the chat like no other. Send me an email, Mark. All right, Crystal, I'm going to pray over the deck, and I'm going to end with Crystal, y'all, okay? Source, Creator of all, thank you so much for guiding my words, guiding my cards. I said you continue to do the same for Crystal, as Crystal's here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael to bring in with words of enlightenment, prosperity, self-love, wealth, and abundance. When one rises, we all rise. So it is. Source Divine, I just ask that you guide my cards, guide my words for Crystal. crystals here seeking spiritual advice and spiritual wisdom. Thank you so much for this community and this space. I sent you just any messages for Crystal to help raise her positive vibrations. Thank you, Divine Source. And rises, we all rise. Might have lost Mark in the end. All right. All right, your first card is the Ace of Wands. I'm inspired to follow my passion. I'm inspired to follow my passion. Aces reveal new beginnings. The Ace of Wands shows a new initiative, a new idea, or enterprise takes off. You are inspired to drive forward your vision. This is a quest that speaks to the soul rather than the intellect. So you have a passionate connection to a person, project, or place. A common meaning of the card in readings is male fertility. And it could indicate future parenthood. But like as in the other Ace of Cups, it could be like a project or a new job, a new initiative, a new idea. Anything that like you put all your soul into. Oh, and then you have the Page of Wands. I'm always open to good news. I'm always open to good news. Messages and news. As a person in your reading, this page is often a young person who is talkative and creative. The card can literally show a young person reading and writing. As a situation, the card reveals welcome news, which brings conditions for advancement and self-expression. While he does not represent instant success, he does foretell good news. Specifically, this page can often come up in readings to show applications for work, or more simply, a person who will soon be in touch with you. Aww, I'm glad it made sense for you. Thank you, Mark. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'll get on probably every day next week because I don't have to tutor. So thank you for being such a positive light in here and understanding. And then Crystal, you got the Nine of Wands. Oh, my dog startled me. The Nine of Wands. I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. Vigilance, strength, and defense. This 9 often shows an ongoing struggle that tests your character and your resources. You may be tired, but still need to fight on because you're almost at your goal. This is the point at which some people give up or give in, but the message here is to persevere. An additional interpretation is harboring an old wound. Past experience says it's unsafe to drop your guard just yet. For this reason, a little bit might be out, baby. I can't remember if I let him out or not. Sorry. For this reason, you may be overly vigilant, unwilling to trust others until you have absolute proof of their intentions. Oh, okay. It makes sense to you. You're saying yes, so it makes sense. Okay. I'm as strong for as long as I need to be strong. I know, Toga. She scared me. She startled me when she barked like that. Crystal, I'm so glad the message resonated with you. And this Ace of Wands and this Page of Wands is beautiful. I'm sending you so much love and light in regards to the Nine of Wands. And it's a beautiful read. And thank you for being here and visiting me again and trusting me with your reading. Hey, Devin. No, you didn't, sweetie. I just don't have time. I'm sorry. I have to leave for today, but I will be back on. So I will totally try to get to you when I see you again, okay? Thank you for understanding, Devin. I appreciate y'all. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Namaste. You're loved and guided and protected always. Bye, y'all. See you on the next one.